Hello everyone, and welcome to my Catherine Princess Gossip channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Queen Camilla and Prince William have never been close friends. It makes sense considering how Camilla's romance with King Charles began and the ordeal William's mother, Princess Diana, endured. However, years have gone by and things are now different. Even still, as insiders closest to the royal family clarify, William and Camilla have only recently been able to work things out. Prior to this year, Camilla went so far as to call William and Kate Middleton disrespectful, and to use subtle methods to remind the younger royals of their true heir. William's relationship with his father has not been much better than that of Queen Camilla. Years have passed before the two can ultimately agree. According to a new book, Camilla would discreetly make the prince pay for his lack of respect for his father because of this. Robert Jobson, a royal writer and novelist, claims that Camilla was particularly irritated by a specific episode involving William and Kate Middleton in an excerpt from his upcoming book, Catherine, the Princess of Wales. In the excerpt seen by the Mirror, Jobson recalled that the young couple had previously requested to leave Windsor Castle with Charles and Camilla's security convoy. This occurred during Queen Elizabeth's lifetime. After Charles and Camilla gave their consent, they were made to wait a disrespectful length of time. Camilla responded by giving the two a subtle punch. Camilla insisted they go without them after Charles was kept waiting for the couple for several minutes, Jobson wrote. When William and Catherine came out, all they could see were the motorbike's blue flashing lights going off in the distance. That was back then. Now, the royal family situation is drastically different. Given that both of Camilla's spouses are facing cancer, William and Camilla actually have more in common than before. As the king and the princess heal, they have been left, almost literally, nursing the crown, veteran BBC royal correspondent Jenny Bond told OK! Magazine. Adversity frequently draws people much closer to one another. Even with all of the advancements in cancer treatment, it remains a frightening condition. And even though Camilla and William present a brave front to the public, and probably to their spouses as well, there might be occasions when they confide in one another about how they are handling everything, Bond continued. When Elizabeth agreed to allow Camilla to be crowned queen upon her death, some people were shocked. However, Camilla has filled a number other roles in addition to HRH. Following the passing of Prince Philip and Queen Elizabeth II, William and his stepmother grew closer, according to the BBC royal correspondent. He's actually become more reliant on her. Bond said. William mentioned how Camilla had been by his side during the best moments and saddest days of his life, when the late queen passed away. Now that Camilla is spending some of those moments with him, their bond must undoubtedly grow. William and Charles's strained relationship with Prince Harry also contributed to their bonding with Camilla. It might be an understatement to say that Harry has turned Camilla into a villain in recent years, and his father has not taken kindly to that. Christopher Anderson, the author of The King, said to Fox News, "I think people have to realize that the one thing that Charles finds unforgivable is criticism of Camilla. Camilla is not the target of criticism, and regrettably for Harry, Harry made some quite hurtful remarks about her. He expressed unequivocally his belief that she was the antagonist of the work. One son, however, has changed for the better. If the royal family can ever be complete again, only time will tell." Many obstacles have arisen during Kate Middleton's cancer struggle, including an apparent brush with mortality that has caused her to reevaluate her priorities. Princess Kate has become a mainstay at family functions and royal engagements since she was announced as the future Queen of England. However, Kate withdrew into her private life after receiving a cancer diagnosis in early 2024, and it appears that she may be there for some time to come. When questioned about the Princess of Wales' recuperation, a source told OK! Magazine, "Kate has been exceptionally open and honest about her health." That is partially accurate. Although everyone knows that Kate is facing cancer, the specific sort of cancer she has is still unknown. The reason she required abdominal surgery in January, which revealed Kate's illness to her physicians, is still a mystery. The world was happy to see Kate doing well at her two public appearances of the year, Wimbledon and Trooping the Colour, even though they didn't know all the details. Kate, the source maintains, is still far from fully recovered. "We are also hearing in private that it's not over. but there is a lot of optimism and positivity. It was expected that Kate would carry out her royal duties with the same zeal as before she returned to public life. Many believe that she would represent her country at the Olympics or go to a funeral alongside Prince William. However, Kate is actually still far from totally recovered, and even when she does, she intends to live a very different kind of life as a royal than she did before. The insider continued, her cancer treatment, which is ongoing, is clearly progressing well, but it is still an extremely worrying time. The insider claims that the princess has no forthcoming public appearances planned. Her diary still contains nothing. It's my impression that there will be significantly less of Kate in the public eye. Family and the kids are going to be her top priorities going forward, the source added. Louis, the youngest of those children, is just 6 years old. They said, Kate is going to prioritize the things that matter to her from now on, like a lot of people who have a brush with mortality. That means her kids in her case. Perhaps we should review Kate's own statements regarding her condition, if this surprises people who have been following her progress. Kate announced on Instagram in June that she was going back to work, but she also clarified that her life would not be the same. Over the past few months, I have received so many wonderful letters of support and encouragement that it has truly amazed me. For William and myself, it has truly meant the world and gotten us through some incredibly difficult moments. I am progressing well, although there are good days and bad days with chemotherapy, as anyone going through it knows. You have to give in to your body's need for rest on those awful days when you feel weak and exhausted. On the other hand, you want to take full advantage of feeling well on your good days when you feel stronger. I will be receiving treatment for a few more months. Let's hope Kate has the joyful, bright future she deserves, and that the good days begin to outweigh the bad. During today's engagement in Southport, King Charles provided an updated health report. The king took time out from his customary Balmoral vacation to visit Southport and meet the families and survivors of the most recent tragic knife assault. On July 29, Charles held a private meeting to learn about the experiences of some of the young children who had been attacked at a dancing lesson with a Taylor Swift theme. The people outside Southport Town Hall applauded the monarch as he arrived. 8 people were injured and 3 people lost their lives in the attack. B.B. King, age 6, Elsie Stankamp, age 7, and Alice da Silva Aguiar, age 9. The king made many stops throughout the engagement to shake hands and converse with individuals of the general audience. He was questioned by Lindsay Hislop, 43, regarding his well-being and feelings as he is still receiving cancer treatment. As he put it, "I'm not too bad." The Queen has been receiving treatment for a particular kind of cancer since receiving a diagnosis in February. Before going back to his regular schedule in April, the king took a brief vacation and put off his public engagements. As this was going on, 8-year-old Max presented the king with a handmade red silk heart, for which the king gave him a kind pat on the head. Another well-wisher, June, also gave Charles some pink hearts that she had crocheted and requested him to give them to Kate and Charlotte. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.